How's it going, everyone? Well, today I'm off out trying to reclaim some old paths that nature's taken over. Winding trail. There's a bit of a path on the map, but I've done it before and I know that it's virtually not there. So randomly just saw two other people up here, which I might pause this. Yeah. Which you never see up here. Never. I actually think they might have been landowners, the way they were dressed, and there was a Land Rover parked a bit further down, so they were probably shocked to see a random runner out up here. So time for a wee pause, get my bearings, because we're in the middle of the trees. Any form of path has now disappeared, so I know it's pretty much that way, but I am just going to have a quick look at View Ranger. So yeah, what have we got on? Innovate stuff. A pair of Roclites, Roclite 275s. Shoe of choice when it's pretty boggy out here. Pretty rough terrain. Roclites are doing the job well. Got my Sunnto Ambit 3 Peak, which is ancient, but I much prefer it to any of these modern watches. I don't need a colour screen, I don't need a touch screen, I just want all the info I can get, as in elevation, GPS accuracy, easy to use, big chunky buttons, easy with gloves on, and a long lasting battery. Now I've randomly chosen to ignore my original route, which was slightly more to the right of here, but I've stumbled upon this other path. It's not really much of a path, but it's a lot easier going. It's like a really old Land Rover track from a long time ago. Looks a bit like this. Overgrown, but it's not particularly boggy, and I know the general area it's taken me, and I've not been up it before, and I always love going somewhere I've not been before, so I'm gonna go this way. Straight across here, that hill is Kettle Hill. Okay, so we look at the map. Normally I'd go down through the trees down that way, but looking at the map, I'm gonna go over to the fence line, cross it over there where there's a stile, run along the other side of the fence, and that's still going to take me in the right direction, but at least it's somewhere different, because I ran down here the other day. Oh, what? This is a bog fest. Okay, my route seems to have turned into a bit of a swamp. If anybody ever asks you why you should go trail running, then I think this sums it up. That's why I go trail running. Bloody lovely out. The most ants you've ever seen, ever. Look at this for an ant's nest. Don't know if you can make it out, hopefully. I think I'll leave them where they are and just keep going. Man, this has been awesome. I'm going up an old favourite hill from a totally different route on a path that I found. It's not on any map, and it's just great going exploring somewhere new. Even though I'm just coming up from a different side, it just feels like more of an adventure. Nearly at the top. Better run for a bit, I suppose. path go? It's over here. Just in case the battery dies before I get to the finish. Today's run, 2 words, simply awesome. Okay, let's get this head strap on.